everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm that family doctor, Dr. Christiana. I welcome you back to this YouTube channel. Thank you for all the love to my new subscribers. I say welcome, welcome, welcome. It's so nice having you here. For the old subscribers, I love you. Thank you for always supporting me. Thank you for always sharing my videos. Thank you for your comments. God bless you. So today, what are we talking about? It's a resumption of a school year. Parents are so relieved. They are so excited to send their children off to school. But how prepared are we to ensure that they don't go off to school and they call us and we will start rushing them out of the school to the hospital? What are the things that we should put in place to ensure that these children are fine and fit for this school year? Are you ready? So let's get right into it. So we're excited that school is resuming, but how prepared are we for this school year? So first thing first, what will need to do to ensure that your child is healthy is to take that child for a routine check. Now, I mentioned in my last video, please, if you haven't watched that video, go back and watch it, Health Tips for 2023. I mentioned in that video that we should have routine checks. It's not just for ourselves as adults, as children too. We should take our children for routine checks. Let the doctor certify them fit for school. If they notice any condition, any illness, they treat immediately before they resume school. I'm sure you've noticed this trend all through the holiday period. I'm sure most parents did not treat anything. But once school resumes, the first week, the second week, or the third week, the child starts coughing, one has allergic reaction, and you're running up and down. You're wondering what is happening. Now, this is the reason this video is very important. If you share to every mother that you know, this would reduce drastically. Because if I take care of my child, and you take care of your child, we would have a very healthy classroom. So if I take my child to the hospital to be sure my child is not sick before I send them off to school, and another parent does the same, if they notice anything in that child, they treat immediately. But if we just leave it like that and be like, please just go to school, we know it's a norm, they would always come back sick. The other parent does the same thing. Of course, the next week the child would be sick and maybe admitted in the hospital. So please, let's take precautions. Prevention, they say, is better than cure. Secondly, after the doctor has checked this child and treated for a condition, you have to follow up. And you follow up by ensuring that your child's immunity is up to par. How do you do this? Healthy diet. It's not enough to send this child to school with a lunch bag that is filled with junks and say, "Oh, my child is feeding well." What's the fiber content of that food? Is there protein in it? Is there vitamin? Is there fat and oil? Now, there are some schools who have done very well who don't allow processed drinks, no matter how small. They don't even allow you bring it to school, or they tell you, okay, you can bring it 3 times a week or 2 times a week. Then other days of the week come with water or come with fruits. You can make homemade juices. I know you are busy. I know you have to work from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. I know, but you can still squeeze out time to ensure that your child fits well. If this child falls sick, you're going to leave your job and stay with your child in the hospital. So why not take precautions? So you can make homemade juices, homemade fruit juices, smoothies, and send your child to school with them. These are nutrient packed, and it's better than sending them off with junks and all of that. I know our children have sweet tooth, they want to take all these nice things. You can chip them in it once in a while, but it shouldn't be like an everyday thing. Ensure that they take in a lot of water. Also, it's very important. As a school, I know as parents have said they should do their part. As a school, what are you doing to ensure that your school is safe enough for these children to come back to? Is your school clean? And it's not just cleaning by washing or sweeping and all. That's not what I mean. Your staff, what's their health status? There's something called pre-employment health check. Before you employ a staff, you should check their health. Check for common illnesses, common diseases. Also, something called periodic checks. While in the job, after about 6 months or 1 year, you check again to ensure that, in fact, at resumption of every term, you should tell your staff to come with a clean bill of health from their doctor. Or you can take your staff to a facility and say, okay, I want them checked common illnesses. You'll be able to confidently tell your parents that we are clean as a school. Our school is safe enough for your children to come into. If you're a school who cooks for your children, who gives them water, how clean are your utensils? How clean is your water dispenser, your water storage? When was the last time you washed it? Do you have safety precautions in school? Do you have a first aid box? Do you have a staff who knows what to do with a first aid box? Are your staff trained, or do you even have one trained staff who knows what to do when a child is bleeding? Do you have when a child falls, when a child faints, for instance, what do you do as a school? Do you start running helter skelter because nobody has an idea what to do? These are things you should put in place. You could call in a medical personnel to train your staff. You could take your staff for training so that you know that you've done all you can do to ensure that your school is a safe place. Now, as parents, we should ensure, aside ensuring that our children eat well, you should ensure that they have enough playtime. Now, I know that parents don't want to hear that, but physical activity is important for cognitive development. What you need to do as a parent is to guide them, allocate time for play, allocate screen time that children need to play for them to grow. Another thing is to ensure that they sleep well. Every age group has a sleep time. It is also very important for their cognitive development and for their total health as a child. So ensure this. Teach your children simple hygiene. Teach them simple things, how to wash their hands. Even as parents, some of us don't even know how to wash our hands. Now, there is this simple way to do it. Tell your child that they should wash their hands for 20 seconds. A lot of children don't know how to count 20 seconds, but they know this song, Happy Birthday to You. So let them sing that song from beginning to the end. That is about 20 seconds while they are washing their hands. Now, also teach your children not to pick things from the floor into their mouth or to put their fingers into their mouth. Cut their fingernails as short as possible. These are ways to avoid them putting in germs into their system. It's not don't leave everything to the school to teach. Teach your children that at home. Show them examples. Let them follow examples. When they get to school, they will continue. Teach them to sneeze into their elbows and not into their palms. Teach them to wash their hands after using the toilet and to keep the toilet clean for the next person. All I'm saying is we need to do our part as parents while teachers will do their part to ensure that this school term is as safe as possible for our children. So I hope you got something from this video. If you did, please share with somebody. Like I said, if I do my part and you do your part, we're going to have a very healthy classroom in 2023. So please share with everyone that you think needs this video. Don't forget to subscribe, click on the notification bell so you get notified when I post a new video. Till I come your way next time, I remain that family doctor. Bye.